Hello and welcome to the Hello and welcome to my stream. My name is Alfred Carlson and today we're playing ZenlessZoneZero. Okay, so yes, so we're doing this Vivian story, right? I don't know whether whether it's coming to an end or what, but whatever the case, I just want to gacha. I just want to gacha. I'm gonna redeem all the stuff. Okay. Yes. Alright. I just want to gacha. And I want to finish the story first. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna roll 10. Individually. I'm gonna roll 10 rolls individually. And then we continue on with the story. If I finish the story, then I'll roll the rest of it. Okay, so let's start our 10 roll right now. Apparently not. So how much do I have to roll? Anyway, I'll use that remainings left for references. Skip. Yeah. Okay, good. Don't need to see that. I remember there was someone that told me that rolling one by one will give you better luck. I don't know how much better luck this is. I don't know. It's all the same to me. You wanna know that one thing? You saw those people that post their rolls that they got they got two or three S's in one 10 pull. Well, let me tell you something. That never happened to me. Hey, that kind of thing, it never happened to me before. Never, ever in my life does it happen to me. And I doubt it will ever happen. It only happens to select members of the community. Maybe those that have spent like what, jillions of dollars? You never know. Yeah, it never happened to me before. Never. And I don't expect it to happen. In fact, you know what that A just now I got? It's a weapon. Ah, there we go. Not even Pulchra, or even Stan. How many Pipers must I get? I mean, Piper's cool and all, but how many must I get? There we go. Our 10 roll for the day. I mean, for the time being. Alright, now, I don't think I'll be getting Vivian this week at least. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting Vivian this week. No, not this week. So after this, there'll be... After I pull 20, there'll be, what, 30 left? Which means I would have pulled around 60. Hey, 60 by then. That's not enough. I need about at least 20 more pulls. And if possible, I don't want to fish out from my signal shop here. I don't want to fish out anything from this value over here. So anyway, with that out of the way, let's get to the story. Alright, Vivian, what am I supposed to do again? Lord Fatian, did you get the bird? Not yet. Let's split up and search. It must be around here. Alright, bird, huh? Alright. You said something about a black bird, yes? Ah, there we go. Black bird. This black bird, right? A soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission, but it does have some black feathers, so maybe this is it? Either way, might as well take a photo and send it to Vivian. After sending a picture of the panda-colored chunk of bird to Vivian, you get a negative answer. Let's keep looking elsewhere. I wonder what she said. I wonder what she said. Oh, you changed place. So cute. So soft. I have to convince Hugo to... Oh, wait, what would you say? Although it's cute, this isn't the bird Hugo trained. Let's keep searching. Must be around here. Okay, I remember those. Ah, there we go. Oh, not here. Inside here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's snap a picture. Ooh, interesting eyes. Interesting. Alright. It's a black bird. Yeah, it's a black crow. So, after receiving the photo, Vivian quickly responds, "That's the one!" Oh, what? She quickly comes over. Oh, that's the one. It's all thanks to the Lord Phaeton. We found them so quickly. If it's here, then little Hugo must have hidden the videotape among these boxes. You look through the boxes and find the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store together to repair it and check the content before making your next move. I see. You know the thing about this technological thing? If my data were to ever be broken, I will not be able to tell. I will not know how to get it back. So I really respect these people who can really manipulate the datas and stuff. Because me, I don't know how to get it back. Honestly, I don't know how to get such a thing back. Can the videotape still be fixed? Of course, Fairy is currently repairing the data. Hey, Fairy, welcome back! Welcome back, Fairy! It's been a long time! It's been a long time since we heard anything from you, Fairy. Anyway, Belle, what's up? Fairy repairs the videotape, and you watch the recording. The content leaves you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived. And Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the Creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird.
Yes.
I will confirm the location
Yes,
of
it's
the
weird.
sacrifice and find the chance
Yeah,
to
it's kind of
reveal
weird.
to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The Creator will guide me.
Spoken like a mind controlled. The video abruptly come to an end.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Huh. Why has Hugo never mentioned this before?
Compared to Camille's motives, I'm more concerned about whether Hugo has more plans lined up.
Hugo...
Could it be because you have this...
Wise
Lycan just sent a message saying he's got something urgent that he needs to talk to us about now.
You know, I have a feeling that this Hugo might be employing one of the tactics of the art of
Alright,
war.
let's patch him in.
To trick your enemies, you need to trick your allies.
I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
I think I heard of this
So,
Burton
You want me
some
to
time
pose as
before.
this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
What about me?
It seems like there's nothing left for me to do.
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
It seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
Okay, Vivian. Okay, if you say
If we
so,
go together,
Vivian.
We'll be able to keep an eye out for each other. I'll accompany Vivian.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Bourbon. He said he'll come to 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet. I better get dressed. Yeah, don't wear this jacket to go to that fun. You better get dressed, something that will match her outfit. Is there something I need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the socializing to me. I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's still some time before we go, should we watch an instructional video tape on formal dinner etiquette together? I learned everything from videotapes when I first went undercover at a banquet on a mission too. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion. Let's watch. Yep, I'll go over the key details for you to watch. For you as we watch the tape. You do some last-minute studying on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, evening has arrived. Lord Phaethon, Burton has sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? I'm ready. Then I'll meet up with Burton first and make sure he's not tampered with the car. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer that way. Okay, but I gotta get changed. I can't wear this clothes. Vivian heads off first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all is good. Let's go meet up. Whee! Am I really wearing these clothes? Am I really gonna wear like this to go? Oh wait, hold on. What's going on here? Oh snap! I forgot about this. Oh snap! Okay. Okay. We have a lot of fire characters, and I have not been collecting fire chips so far. So let's put Bernice. And then retro over there. Trendy and romantic. Alright, let's go. It's not gonna earn a lot of money this time, but it's good enough. It's good enough, I say. I've already scratched the card, I've already drank the coffee, and I already finished off my energies. However, a little bit more energy wouldn't hurt. Yeah, a little bit more grinding wouldn't hurt. But I guess it's enough for now. Oh, hello. Oh, not bad car, but okay. Hello, Miss Banshee. Miss Banshee, this is... Is something the matter? What I mean is, this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. The Raven locks can't protect me. No? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? This is my companion for the evening. He heard the Ravenlocks are hosting a banquet with elites from all walks of life in attendance, so he wanted to come and make new friends. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guest a +1, aren't you?
Oh, of course not. Since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian, you're also my honored guest.
Nice!
Let's be off then. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there, he will take a speedboat to the manor.
Wow.
About an hour later, you arrive at Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
What on
We're
earth?
to work together, Miss Banshee. You should drop your pretentious act.
What on
I
earth?
am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve?
Oh my goodness.
Perhaps when we have our fill,
Wow!
we'll
This
remember
Vivian!
this is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
Kinda high
Go
maintenance!
get something to eat now. And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
He must be walking away thinking, wow, this lady's kinda hard!
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
You always managed to surprise me. You sent him off with just a few words. If I were him, I'd think you were a powerful noble lady.
Or just a
some techniques
just a
Hugo taught me.
noble
Like that dessert I
pain
mentioned?
in the...
It means I want them to
Yeah,
offer
you
more
know.
if they want to come to an accord. Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
All right. I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
In accordance with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and with a gentle push, the door actually opens.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
It's a trap! It's a trap! Let's contact Lycon.
Security outside of the manor is really strict, but maybe it's more lax on the inside? Just in case, though, let's contact Lycon.
Maybe we couldn't get
Having some
Lycon.
backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
Then let's split up.
Then let's split up.
Wait, is it a good idea? You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while but find nothing. Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside, and in a moment of panic, you hide behind a desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Hartman raised his gun, aiming at the desk, yet there was no gunshot. With a click of metal, a familiar voice comes... Hey!
Ow!
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another?
I appreciate the illustration, but I wish this part was
You can
animated
just
though.
tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
You did!
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon? When I have yet to trample you into the dirt.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to
I don't know,
accomplish
man.
using this
In
fake
warfare,
death of mine.
even in warfare,
Dear.
petty tricks has been more acceptable. Yeah. As long as it brings you victory, petty tricks seems to be more and more acceptable these days. No longer are the days where two big armies come together and clash. Now it's just now people like to send a small elite force in to do the work.
Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end.
Oh.
It was.
I get to
just
play as
Hartman of
Hugo
mine,
again.
but maybe I went a little overboard. The man
Nice.
was pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
Ooh. I noticed that the scarf and the hair are swaying
I'll
at
also bring light
different
on
places.
the world.
Oh,
He's
no,
my
it's
partner,
red. It's
after all.
RNG, I think. Yeah, it's RNG. Yep. Okay. All right. Anyway, hey Lycon, it's me, your buddy.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
How's it going?
Taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, You think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved.
Oh my gosh, he's telling an actor that his
so-
acting skill.
You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props.
Huh.
Remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you.
They're not enemies.
Thought about what the
They are
consequences
best
would be if I didn't
friends.
understand. I decided against helping you. What if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans.
Something tells me that
Be so arrogant.
Hugo
to think
is the
I did everything on you,
brains
would you?
behind the organization, while Lycon is actually the
I'm
muscle.
flattered.
But even then, for a
So what
muscle,
exactly is the purpose behind all this?
even then for a muscle,
After going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't
Lycon
plan
is
to
pretty
hide here and
capable.
Reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
gosh.
I used my identity in Mockingbird.
There are a
to
lot of
strike deal with
houses.
Hartman and gather information on their collaboration.
Oh my gosh,
with
there's
the
so many
remnants of the
houses, so many
Exaltists.
noble houses to
That's where I
remember
got my
in
intel
Zenless
on what
Zero.
Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How
Oh,
delightful.
my frame rates.
In short,
Ah, okay.
I'm
Good,
more
okay,
well
good.
informed than
They're
your
not dropping.
lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost. It's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it?
Huh?
Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy.
Huh.
Oh, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss. Obviously, it was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Huh.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice?
Justice?
Unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And
Huh.
I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end. Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Huh? Lycon leads Hugo to a small warehouse in Port Elpis. Hugo looks quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls out some ropes, and tie himself up? Tie himself... He's gonna fight! He's gonna fight! And we get to use him, perhaps. Wait, hold on. What's going on? Ah, there we go.
What exactly are you...
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't
Oh,
have to do
is this...
I wouldn't.
Is he?
Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance, most likely from those crazy Exaltists. After use, it allows control of the victim's
No, it's not.
mind.
No, no. He's not. I thought he was about to
were
give...
dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to facilitate our previous collaboration.
I thought he's about to give himself up. Yeah, I thought he was about to give himself up. But I see there's a risk of him turning into an ethereal. So that's why he tied himself up. I see.
After finding out about it, I quickly found someone to help analyze its composition.
You're about to turn into an
News
ethereal.
is He gave me a very low dosage, perhaps because he was afraid I might notice. There's a different medication that can delay its onset, preventing me from actually being under his control. I simply need to put on a show in front of my dear uncle.
Huh.
The
Okay.
bad news is that currently there is no antidote.
Oh no.
When I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches its limit. It may even break my mind. And that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure those accumulated consequences.
Oh, he needs to endure.
So,
Oh.
I will lock myself in this room for however long that takes. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing this place or accidentally hurting myself. Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door, no matter what you hear.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. Or are you saying you don't believe I can make it?
Huh?
So, Lycon, come find me here at the scheduled time. All you need to do is smile and await my victory.
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed. You never have. And you never will.
Huh.
Time is short. Let's begin.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Oh my! Lycon swears! Lycon swore! I never heard Lycon swore before. After enduring seemingly endless awakens, handled and enjoyed himself of that badly, while he's going crazy. After some time, Hugo straightened out his attire, tidied himself up, and opened the warehouse door.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet?
Maybe?
Hey, Manbreed! Welcome, welcome!
I'm surprised.
How's it going?
Or
Is your illness done?
looks like someone's over there.
Maybe if
Go
you...
ask.
Yeah, are you over the sickness? Are you well already? And how many monsters did you slay yesterday? Chillin playing Claire Obscure. What is Claire Obscure? What is Claire Obscure? I think I'm well. You think? Okay, good enough. Good enough. New RPG that came out today. Oh, is that so? Let me take a look. Claire Oh, Expedition 33. Oh, yes. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I know nothing about it though, and I do have a list of games already. I'm not sure whether I'll play it though. It looks good. Yeah, it does looks good. Oh right, have you seen Ghost of Yotei trailer? Huh? You're gonna play that? Wait, you don't have a you don't have a PS5, do you? Then if you don't have a PS5, then you'll be waiting alongside me.
Your fault.
Wait, what? What?
I had never given birth to you.
Whoa! Calm down, lady!
Everything will get better if you just die, right?
Whoa! Are you sure you're a mom?
He'll come back. We'll have another, more perfect child. One who will inherit the race.
Very cool. I saw, but I don't have a console. Ah, yeah, same as me. So that means you're on the waiting. You're on the waiting gang with me.
For the sake of Mommy's happiness, just die, okay?
She raises her hand. The real pale sees a gleaming with a chilling tight. She thrusts a sharp point towards Hugo's paler eye. Then she suddenly vanishes, as if she never exists at all. Oh no! Hugo is blind in one eye! Or rather, his eye is damaged.
That's because you don't want to wake up again.
Who are you?
I am you, hidden deep within your heart. Your most true self.
It appears that in Ghost of Yotei, we are also hunting masked people, just like in what's that game called? Assassin's Creed Shadows. As in Assassin's Creed Shadows, we are hunting masked people. In Ghost of Yotei, we are also hunting masked people. We are also hunting for people that have hurt our family. And apparently, in Ghost of Yotei, there are a lot of weapons we can use aside from our katana. And we can also use dual katana.
I hate her.
We can use dual katana. We can also use the chain and ball.
I hate
No, I mean the sickle and
She
chain.
doesn't deserve to be a mother.
We can use the naginata. We can use even a gun. Seems like another revenge story. Yeah.
Believing
Yeah.
she could live a life of luxury without having to do anything and never realizing she was a pawn. Discarded from the very beginning. So she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia. Blame me for my very existence. But I won't kill her, because I know it won't change anything. She was incapable of loving me, just as she is incapable of loving herself.
So, I know nothing about Exhibition 33. So, what's this about? Yeah, what is Exhibition 33 about? I know that
it's something like Persona. You walk around, and then after that you come into combat, and then there's a turn-based RPG. But I don't know what the story all about. What is Exhibition 33 all about?
Have you been brainwashed by that dog?
Don't compare us.
This part of the story is getting a little boring.
I've simply come to understand love or hate. I make my own choices, and they have nothing to do with anyone else.
She sold you to the Ravenlock family without you. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel the hatred? Kill her. Only by killing her can you be truly free.
I just hope that the Ghost of Yotei story can the Ghost of Yotei story and the gameplay can compare at least can compare with Ghost of Tsushima.
For a long time, I thought the same way.
I also hope that Ghost of Yotei will have its own Siege of Yarikawa moment. I remember in the game there was one moment where I loved the most. While most people like Siege of Yarikawa, I remember there's another moment that I liked the best. Yeah, there's another moment which I thought was the best moment. Yeah, there was another moment which I thought was the best moment. But it's not Siege of Yarikawa. Even though everybody would say that Siege of Yarikawa is the best moment. But I cannot remember it. But I do remember Siege of Yarikawa though. And I hope that Ghost of Yotei will have its own moment that is like that. And we won't be talking about Siege of Yarikawa anymore. Instead, we'll be talking about whatever Ghost of Yotei can give. I really, really hope that will happen. As for Expedition 33, so far, there's this person with godlike powers called the Paintress. And she has the power to reduce people of a certain age to nothingness. Whoa! And it seems like she's counting down every year, and now it's at 33. Wait, are you telling me that people at the age of 33 will just disappear? Wow, so every year she will count down people's age. And this year is 33. Oh my goodness! Wow, that means there must be a lot of young people in the world, and there must be a lot of people in the world. Yeah, there must be a lot of people.
Stop lying to yourself.
Because life expectancy is very low, extremely low, and every year expeditions get sent out in the hopes of defeating her. Ah, wait. So, is this? Wait. So, is this is the countdown at 33? Oh, okay. You did say the countdown is at 33. So, the expedition this time is also 33? That's as far as I'm in the story right now. Literally just the beginning. I see. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. In fact, that is the best time to tell people what's the game about. Because you know nothing. You only know a bare basics. Yeah, you only know the bare basics. Let me lower the volume of this game a little bit because I'm not so interested in the game right now, sadly. Alright, let's continue. I spent like the first hour just listening to the menu music. Is that good? The menu music is that good.
You know, perhaps
Like
the person I hate the most, the one I truly
Baldur's Gate music.
but rather my weak, powerless past. I hate myself for having not been that me as you. Correct.
My guess is that you're also adjusting some settings, but yeah. Yeah. Menu music is,
Forgive you.
if the music is good, that is the first step to knowing that the art direction is good.
Regret that your pretty work.
After the 10th bout, we found undone at some point, takes a deep breath, a damn and stand up, straighten up his attire, tied himself, and he opened the warehouse door.
I see. This is still an illusion.
Are you? Oh, come
I
on.
wonder who's going to show up this time?
Are you serious? How many more?
Hugo, let's play hide and seek.
How many more?
You'll find me, right? Like you always do.
Serena.
Oh, good. I'm in the right direction.
You're in the wrong place.
What the?
I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me.
Wait, this Serena's voice sounds like an
Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why?
yeah, it's banger opera music. Setting of the game is fairly Belle Epoque plus fantasy. Belle Epoque. Belle Epoque.
It's all your fault.
Belle Epoque. Belle
If only you didn't exist,
Epoque.
I wouldn't have had to suffer.
Oh. Oh, this era. Oh. It's been a while since I heard it. It's been a while since I heard that word. Late 17th century to early 18th century French vibe. That's not what you type, but yeah, that's basically it is. 1800 to early 1900s French vibes.
Still haven't found me after all this time.
What they call the beautiful era.
Have you forgotten about me?
Though I'm not so sure how beautiful that is. Napoleon III, right? Yeah, Napoleon III, the time. Napoleon III.
Still be nice to you.
He was ruling, and then he wanted to be like his grand uncle,
I was
a conqueror. Then he went and going to fight Prussia. And then at the time, Prussia was going through a military revolution. They came out with the needle gun.
Why do good people always
This gun that you reload instead from the front. Normally, at the time, you reload guns from the front. I mean, the barrel of the gun. You put the ball into the barrel of the gun, you ram it down, you pour some gunpowder, and then you shoot. But the Prussian needle gun, you reload from the back. Yeah, you reload from the back of the gun. You put bullets in from the back. So what happened is that troops can, for the first time, can lie down on the ground, can go prone on the ground and shoot. It's a total surprise for the French. And you know what? This Napoleon III wanted to go and conquer the Prussians. He wanted to go and fight the Prussians, and then he lost. And then he fell into depression. And then there was a few revolutions. And yeah, things did not turn out that well. So I don't know why they call it the beautiful era. Not that beautiful, but yeah, things were pretty good at the time. it's kind of like the age of enlightenment, and it's also when the time when France is going. French engineering at the time was top notch. Yeah, French engineering at the time is top notch. Not German engineering. French engineering at that time is the best. You want French, and you want to buy an iron. You want to ensure that your ship's motor run. Yeah, at the time there's motor already. Ships are run by.
I know. This
Coal?
time it's about
Coal, right?
Serena.
They were transitioning to oil already. Yeah, they were transitioning to oil.
Only child in the Ravenlock family. Lowest kind,
Is this dude a future character?
unfortunately.
Yeah, this dude is a future character. He's in fact the next banner. Which is why I understand why they're giving a lot of story to him now. But personally, I couldn't be bothered. Is he a vampire? He looks like one, but
They tried to kill
he's not really one. Yeah, he's not really one. He can stand in the sun. Yeah, he can stand in the sun. He can eat garlic. He probably can even touch the cross.
Here you go again.
Dude needs some sunlight. What if he has a lot of sunlight? Yeah, what if he already has a lot of sunlight?
They died, but is that not power struggles? It's like a curse. Don't forget.
What if he already has a lot of sunlight and then he just couldn't get the tan, but instead he gets the pink. Have you ever seen some people, they go stand in the sun. Yeah, they go play in the beach, stand in the sun,
That's right,
and then
my dear nephew.
instead of being tan, have that nice brown skin, instead of being that, they become red. Yeah, it happens to people.
No
It
matter how
happens.
much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your
Forever
veins.
destined to look dead. Yeah, somewhat. Yeah. And then some of them, their skin are so thin that you can basically see their veins. Or maybe it's the vein that is kind of thick.
Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve to live. Only the strongest deserve to rule. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing and a curse etched into your flesh and blood. As long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Oh, you're acknowledging that he's your son now? Is this a I am... No, this is not a I am your father moment. It's just that it is more of a you are my son after all moment.
Become a so relax. So do not
One moment please as I drink water.
your own desires. Do not resist your own ambition. This is the talent admitted and I.
After an intense bout of dizziness, awakens in the dark warehouse ropes. Wait, we're still in that warehouse? Wait, we're still in that Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Thankful to see you.
Come on. We're still in that warehouse.
This never-ending nightmare is finally over.
Oh.
I don't want to hear something like, you have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions. Just like what you're doing right now.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to be, so you set Mockingbird's target there. To seek revenge, you plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant, and you failed. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked...
And what a coincidence.
I'm not sure what game do I want to play tomorrow. Do I want to continue... do I want to continue Until Then, which I think is almost at the end. Do I want to continue Until Then? Do I want to go and beat up the demon of hatred in Sekiro? Or do I want to play Monster Hunter?
Enough. I may hate him for betrayal.
What?
You aren't the other me. Hidden deep within my heart.
Yeah, I wish some of these are animated. You see, what on earth? This could be. This is so dramatic. This scene right here. He just takes a deep breath, and then he waves his hand or something, and then Lycon is gone. It looks so dramatic, and it looks so cool even. But we're forced into this. We're forced into this kind of dialogue here.
I wasn't responsible. His schemes to of course, I refuse to be. You fool! Or otherwise. Of course you are right, but you stay silent and long for them to know. That's why. But remember.
But well, I suppose this is where they show the character, Hugo's own character. So we see a bunch of Hugo's insecurities and his unsureness and his vulnerabilities. So people can relate to him, and then they will pull for him. I wish that in the future, ZenlessZoneZero scenes will receive those animations, those not cinematic animations like what we're seeing now or whatever. Those kind of cinematic and those animations that we see in maybe Genshin. Oh, are we going to fight? Are we going to fight? Am I gonna use him? Yeah, finally! Hugo. EX attack or ultimate hits and stun enemy. The totalize effect is triggered. This okay. Based on the enemy's remaining stun duration. Why do they have to make it so? Why do they have to write so much? It's literally a wall of text. After triggering totalize, the enemy will immediately recover from stun. Okay, and a certain amount of days will be inflicted based on the amount remaining stun duration. I see. Okay.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered.
Ooh. Oh, he plays a little bit like Ellen.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
Yeah, he's a little bit like Ellen. Ah, that's my carelessness. Ouch. Don't you hate it when you dodge one attack and then you immediately have to dodge another? And then your dodge is on cooldown. By the way, is Hugo a stun, or is he a stunner, or is he an attacker? I don't think he's an anomaly, right? Unless he's a new kind of class. I see.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice.
Ooh, what a shot to end on! Nice! Yeah! Finally, it's time to meet up with Lycon. Finally! Finally!
Hugo, it's time.
Finally!
Hugo. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner.
Hey, kind of reminds me of Doki Bird. that look in his face and the smile kind of reminds me of Doki Bird. Oh, here we go.
Is just like what I saw in my dream.
Hey, you! Ready to end the story or what?
Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
He's not, he doesn't need medical attention. He looks fine. He looks fine and dandy. Look.
I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather
Might be.
starve to death.
Hugo takes the coin. After a brief moment of silence, he eventually eats the coin?
Liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable. Either way. Thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death, was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and suffering, willing to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird.
Hugo stares out in the ocean. A gentle breeze lifts his golden locks. The light glances off with both his eyes.
All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
I thought you would rest up first.
Nah, he's
As
busy.
much as I would prefer that. My dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well,
Nice.
thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
So Lycon's coming? Before that, don't you have something to tell me? What do you mean? Don't play coy with me. I know you're not spilling your whole plan. So, you kick things off by approaching Edmund from the tops. Big shots. How did you manage to sweet-talk him? I'm a bit of an illegitimate child, but I'll still have that Ravenlock family blood running through my veins. Funny enough, this Lord Edmund thinks direct lineage is more notable than side branches, which is absolutely laughable. So, I played his arrogance to my advantage. And let's be real, I had some juicy intel to swap with those high rollers. But that's Mockingbird's secret, so I can't let any outsiders on it. Was the sacrifice core from the mayor's lab your handiwork too? You could say that. The security there is no joke. So I had to leverage Tops for some extra intel after all. As you know, they have got plenty of moles planted next to your mayor. And it was you who threw the sacrifice core up for auction to lure in. Wait, it was him? to lure in the Exaltus. You knew they'll all be over it. Yep. Yes, I embedded the sacrifice core right into the robe of heroes. They actually match pretty nicely, don't you think? Classic you. I heard that after the auction, they found a stash of counterfeit Denny's. Feel free to take a wild guess, but honestly, I think those Denny's would rather be out in the wild than sitting in some hoity-toity accounts. Then you found Hartman and talked to him into a partnership, getting your hands on more intel on the sacrifice and the Exaltis. After that, you shot that crime warning letter into the mayor, giving the city a legit. I understand what's going on now. He is giving us a summary of what has happened. So people who skip the story, who's not interested in the story, will get this brief summary right here. And then for people who are also kind of dense and do not really know what's going on and how the story is about, yeah, this right here, this is the summary. I see. I was wondering, why are they talking so much? Why are they talking so much about things that we already know? Now I get it. That part right there, that ending part right there is just to summarize everything for people who wants a TLDR. Oh no. Oh no, the connection is so low. Oh no! It could snap off anytime. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, there we go. Wait, huh? Another battle scene? What? Huh? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mind. Complete the commission. Okay.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here. Only for Master Proxy.
Nice. All right. You untie the workers. Okay, good. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry.
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try.
Wait, is that a shotgun or... Wait, let me take a look at that gun. Oh, it's a submachine gun. Total lies! Nice! Alright, move on. Move on.
More workers here. And quite a lot of them.
You untie the workers again. I mean, more workers. Who are you? Your saviors. Thank you! I had a bad feeling about that group from the start. I shouldn't have ignored my gut instincts. Did those Ravenlock do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing anything as we were told, so they tie us up. Nothing else? Good. All right, there was another batch of workers there. Another batch of workers there. They should be by the road. All right, don't worry, I'll handle it. You get out of here, okay?
There's Hartman behind this too.
Let me collect that first. Yeah, collect it.
Of course.
Collect it.
He
Yeah.
threw them into
Okay.
the
Good.
Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him,
It's not
those
much,
workers
but-
are just another resource.
Yeah.
No different from the ether his company.
Oh, They're gonna be executed. We have to save
There's more
them.
over there.
It's different. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is
What do you mean?
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family.
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
You don't look very senior.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid.
He doesn't look very
I'll
senior.
do
In fact,
anything. Even risk my
not.
life.
In fact, I think this game is missing a
You're people from the Ravenlock family.
is missing a
You're part of a big
middle-aged
company in
model.
Tops. You would
Don't worry, you'll get every denny you were promised. But before we start,
No! Don't take it!
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
these workers.
Don't take it! Don't take the pill!
You didn't say anything about having to take pills. Look, this is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude.
Exactly. You'll be working in the hollow for several hours. You have to take it before. Of course, you.
We need to stop them now!
Rescuing those workers, of course.
Now is not the right time. As I said,
And as I said many years ago, you can't
Ah.
exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
Ah, there we go. There we go. The conflict of
If
interest.
that's not what you want me to
One
think, then
wants
explain everything to me.
100%.
all right.
Okay,
It's
so
a little
on the right
complicated,
we
but
have
simply put, these workers
ultramarines,
will be
and
fine.
on the left we have
Of course, it's your
salamanders.
choice to trust me or
Lycon
not.
wants to save the
But if
people,
you try to
while
rush
Hugo wants the success
I
of the
will stop
mission.
I trust you.
All right. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
forget, you owe me an explanation. Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Alright, here we go.
Why don't you take a guess?
You know what's the crazier part about this? All of this? When Hugo comes out, I'm very certain. I'm very, very, very certain. Yeah, when Hugo is launched, when they launch Hugo's banner, I'm very certain we get to play Hugo again. And mind you, this actually Vivian's banner.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way
This
you
is
used to
Vivian's
fight.
banner, mind you. Should we be playing more Vivian? I don't know. Maybe.
I've merely
Will we play Yushen on Hugo's banner?
Damn it. Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
I don't know. He's a Ravenlock, you know.
Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw that you're not from the main family, right?
I don't have a choice.
You always have a all right.
Hurry up.
Don't
Yeah, he
worry,
knocked him out.
Lycon, I didn't hit them.
He knocked him out.
My acting's pretty good, right?
What?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Huh? The worker? What? They were working for him.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
As you can see, That worker just now was actually an informant of mine. The pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets.
Oh, okay.
Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development.
Oh,
I found
that's
the
good.
best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
Sometimes to trick your allies,
The
no,
truth
to trick the enemy, you need to trick your
I heard
allies.
everything. The entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Look at this color
Jack,
change from warm.
It's all in the past.
cool.
You don't need to explain anything
This is a
to
pretty
me.
cool. This is a pretty cool shot. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take this shot. Okay.
Enough.
From
We should
warm
get going.
to cool.
If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
And for some reason, it looks really natural too.
Icon. That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. And
Oh, you
even
couldn't.
before
Oh, he's
that,
not dead. Oh,
even now,
he's
I
not a
still
father killer.
no
I
longer
see.
care to personally deliver
He
that.
never committed patricide.
I know we may never agree. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
Nice.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words. And I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right. Even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But
So basically, he's chaotic
I
evil.
will also allow you to walk your own path. Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident. Not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you. I used to think you wanted power. That everything you did was for your own ambitions.
Oh, these guys are making up.
Pass judgment on all in this world.
Yeah.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone
Yay! BFF again! BFF part
so
2!
many choices, just as I said before. I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
And now we come to the present. As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place. I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this, Uncle?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions.
What?
TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately.
What?
We will have no further affiliation with them.
Dang.
Crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
That's not bad.
Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor. I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
But he was.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave Ravenlock Manor on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you wait for Lycon to arrive.
You've done
Oh, it's
well,
morning
Vivian.
already. Oh my gosh, it must be
You had better
exhausting.
give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me.
Okay.
I've always been selfish. So I
Uh-huh.
don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companion.
Silver Tongue!
In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions? Lycon's taking
maybe
care
I'll
of
do things a
everything
little
outside.
differently.
We should go. Also, Wise, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
Aye, but that kind of debt can only be fulfilled once. And within your lifetime.
Master Proxy.
And it's a kind of a
Hello, Miss Lake.
favor,
There's some
a
important
strong
intel I must
hook,
give you now.
some might say. So you knew about everything?
Did you know about Hugo's plan to fake his death and everything that's been happening, Lycon?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Huh.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You guys are really close.
You
You're like
too,
brothers.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief.
Okay.
I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice.
Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger.
Of course.
Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator.
Okay.
So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control.
Oh.
Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
I have no idea where the real...
Putting aside the sacrifice for now, Hartman's sacrifice core is fake. We don't know where the real one disappeared to.
The real core has always been here.
Huh?
Here? In Lord Vathan's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear proxy?
That is
I
the...
remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
After finding the pendant sent by Vivian, Hugo takes it and gently presses the hidden clasp. The pendant clicks open from the inside, and inside is the sacrificial core. Dang! Dang! A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, and no one could have guessed it could be open. Inside, it conceals the mysterious sacrifice core. Ding, ding, ding!
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick. I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed, since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead. I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
Nope, it's all part of a deal. We don't need to worry about the sacrifice core now.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes, and we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
I see.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
So...
All right, that's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed.
So during
I'll contact
Hugo's...
you again once I have something.
So during Hugo's... when Hugo's banner comes, we'll be dealing more with Dina, I suppose. What's wrong, Lycon? Weren't you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something! How are you feeling now? Relax. I am not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a bit more rundown from before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have... Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and preserve through the darkest hours before dawn. Not wrong, sure, it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather go just do what I do, because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. You've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you've got a lot of explaining to do. No more secrets. I will. I'll lay it all out, I promise. After a little chat, Lycon, Hugo, and Vivian say that goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a nice, deep sleep. Right, Hugo sent a message earlier. There have been new progress on the sacrifice situation. They have found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll be using the HDD system this time to head in with you. When you're ready, just give me a shout, Wise. Remember to bring Eos with you. Wait,
It's still not done! It's still not done! Wait, whoa, hold on. How much more? How much more? Please, how much more? Ah, it doesn't say. Oh man, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. You know what? I'll just do another roll. I'll just do another roll. And then wait, let me go toilet first. All right. Now, let's see. What should I do? I should do another 10 roll. All right. I will 10 roll now. Okay. I'm going to 10 roll. Still about, say, 30 minutes for me. So, you know what? I'll play the story for 30 minutes more. And then after that, I really gotta go. Actually, no. I'm going to do the 10 rolls. I'm going to roll for 10. Yeah, I'm going to roll 10. And after that, I have to go. All right. Roll 10 now. Nope. No luck. No luck. You know what? I don't mind rolling another 10. And then next week. No, I'll leave this for next time. Yeah, I'll leave this other 10 roll for next time. Oh, Nicole. Why don't I ever get Seth? Huh? Why don't I ever get a Seth? Anyway, that's all the time I have for now, actually. Yeah, so I honestly thought this story is gonna be shorter. But anyway, thank you for watching me. And now let me see who can I raid. Alright, let's raid someone I have not seen for a long while. And Manpreet, if you're still there, it is someone that is playing whatever you're playing right now. Exhibition 33. Alright, so yes. Okay, we're gonna raid Lily Uride. I have not raided her for a long time. Lily is a British VTuber. She streams a lot of many kinds of games. And all of them has a theme of horror in it. So if you like that kind of thing, let me go check it out and follow her maybe. Okay, so this is the raid banner. Okay, so you copy this and then you paste it into the chat like this. so Lily knows who's raiding her. Alright, so thank you very much for watching me, and I'll see you next time. Tomorrow, I don't know how I'm playing. Honestly, I don't know how I'm playing. I don't know whether I should play this game. Until then, Sekiro or Monster Hunter. Well, whatever it is, you have to see for tomorrow. So anyway, thank you very much for watching me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.